rotate my camera there because it wasn't quite happening. If you bear with me, please, while I get notified that I'm live, which I should be any second now, and then I'll be able to follow any comments which came in. I actually switched off the last live stream and deleted it because I wasn't told and I couldn't see that. So I think we'll start just now anyway, because I'll be leaving this one up so that everyone can see it later on. So Neil Clark here from Falkirk Piping, but you kind of knew that, and it's just there we are. Right, excuse me while I log in here, and I'll be able to see any comments which come up now. I should just be able to click on that, should I? That's it. Right, there we are. So if you are watching, it's 11:05 in the morning of Monday, the 26th of October, 2024, and we just wanted to update mainly the members, but certainly anyone else who is out there as to where we're going with the channel from now on. So it's not quite the end of the piping season yet, but the end is sort of definitely in sight, especially for the bands. So what will we be doing in the closed season or the off season, if you like? So much more for members, for sure. We've had the members thing in operation now for probably about 2 years. And what I suspect has happened is that most people who became a channel member did so really to support the channel, because I've got to say up till now that everything that the members have had, or up till recently, everything the members have had has been pretty haphazard. You certainly get all the videos first, or 90% of the videos first, and that will continue to happen. And hopefully, as we get into the winter, we will build up the bank of videos that are available to members to see before they're actually released to the public. On that, I didn't write this one down. What we're going to try and do for the foreseeable future, so I don't know how long this is going to last, is we will release one video every day. So that's absolutely every day we will release a video, and we'll try and keep that going. I thought I'd been doing that, but actually there was a gap in June, probably when I was on holiday. But the more videos I get banked in the members area, the more I can release to the public. So that's the goal for the foreseeable future, one video released per day. I'll say this a couple of times while I'm on just now. If you wish to become a channel member, it's really easy. Just hit the join button and we'll talk you through things from then. What's been happening with us? Well, students have been competing, solo competition, and the Falkirk schools took part in the Worlds, which actually for the second time, but the first time's always it's just an experience, isn't it? So this time they competed as a much more mature band, and gave a very creditable performance. Myself, I had intended to compete at the Worlds. That didn't happen. I'm not going to go too deeply into the reasons why it didn't happen, but what it did for me was I decided not to go in that direction. But I did need a focus, because you need a focus to practice, don't you? Or I do anyway. I think most people do as well. So what I've done then, at the age of rapidly approaching 60, thanks very much, Mr. MRB. That's not come up in you've come up on my phone screen there, but I didn't see you on my chat box. Things aren't working the way that they should. So thank you. I love Florida as well. I've not been there for ages. Live chat, there we go. That should be it. So it's still not working. I'll just have to try and catch you. So I competed in Florida once upon a time, 2013 and 2014. And let me tell you that competing in Florida in January is much nicer than competing in Scotland just about any other time. The weather was fantastic. Going back to that, that's what I'm doing. I've went back into the solos. I've competed in 2 competitions, and I've got to hold my hands up and say there was hardly anyone else there. First one because it was the World Championships, and the second one because there was another 4 competitions on at that time. But the main object of the exercise was just to not make an idiot of myself, and it went okay. So that's great. Really quite happy with that. And one more competition this year, which will be at the end of September, and that's pretty much it for this year. So hard work over all the winter. And that's another thing that I'll be doing for the members area is I'm going to video quite a lot of my own practice. I'm not going to release that for the public because it would bore them silly, and also I can't expect all sorts of derogatory comments, but I will do that for the members. So what else is coming for the members as well is there. Oh, sorry, this is in general, so this is for the public. But these ones the members will get first. What we've been asked for quite some time now is more videos being on actual bagpipes. So that's actually easy enough done. So we started doing that. And that will actually start tomorrow. So from Tuesday the 27th of August, there will be more videos coming up with the tunes actually played on the bagpipes. And part of the reason for that as well is I am nearly finished the Cabernet collection here. I only have 4 Pibroch to record, and a thing called a long Rivali, which is a collection of tunes. I think 5 or 6 different tunes, all lumped together for one long Rivali, which I think the whole pipe band did once a month or something like that. Did I say October 2? I probably did, Tom. You're not meant to be watching this. I wasn't going to mention you. So my videos, thank you, Mr. Mild Mimi. I'll come back to that if I remember that. So because I'm in danger of doing my usual and going off at a tangent. So yeah, more video on pipes. Going back to the Cabernet collection, I'll need to work at getting these Pibroch up to a good enough standard to actually record them all on a winner, to the standard that they are actually serviceable to people. I don't want to be stopping and starting. So we'll take our time, and in the meantime we'll release more videos on pipes. I'm hoping to have 2 live streams this week, and I'm not going to tell you what the other one is about, other than people keep asking me to have collaborations with the channel, and it's usually spam, it's usually a rip-off. But I now have a collaboration, which I'm really excited about, I'm really pleased about, and it's totally piping as well. So I'll cover that as soon as the postman comes with my parcel. So more of that hopefully at the end of the week. So more videos on bagpipes, back to the solos, don't look for my name in lights. As I said, the whole object is to not make a mess of myself. I've got to mention at this point, we were only told yesterday that there's a guy that was in the guards with very, very briefly, Piper John Fraser, just died. So commiserations to John's family. It was a really fantastic guy. So, I've also got this merchandise stuff going, which you can see in the bottom of every video. I quite like this one. It's a folk tartan with the practice chanter mug, and it's quite good. So that merchandise is available. We have just reached over 51 members, which is absolutely fantastic. And right, okay, let's have a look at this. So just in case anyone else can't see this, my videos have been fab. This is mine. Started my piping journey 9 months ago. I play a few instruments, but it's been a tough getting to grips with the orthodoxy and the execution. Any general tips? MRB, yeah, I do. Oh, I'll get back to that. That's the thing that I forgot. General tips: get the finger work right. Spend the time on the practice chanter. and get the basic finger work. Learn your embellishments. Don't be working your way through a tune thinking, how do we play a D doubling again? Learn your embellishments and know how to play all these different things. And that will really, really help you. 9 months is early days. If you already play a couple of other instruments and you read music, things will be easier for you because you'll know your way around tune structure and stuff like that. Take it slow. If you're already or on other instruments, you'll know that anyway. It matters more in piping. Learn the tune slowly and don't be in any rush to bring it up to tempo. Okay, I think we'll leave it there because I could go on at some length. Now, this is what I meant to describe. So, the actual structured lessons for the members. What we're doing just now, and I'm just going to link back to this more videos on bagpipes. Just now, that's all they are. But what we'll do once we're finished this next package is we will look at individual tunes played slowly as usual. We'll take you through the different points of the tune and we'll finish off with the tune actually being played on pipes. So that's pretty much the whole package. What's there just now? What we're doing just now is we are working our way through the National Piping Centre Tutor Book 1. Was the College of Piping Green Book. And so far I think we're up to lesson 14 or something like that. We do tie extra lessons into it, so we'll take you through the lessons in the book. We're not plagiarising anything because I don't show you what's in the book. You have to buy it. You actually have to buy the green book. And we work our way through that. Once we've done this, this is going to be a little bit more work for me. We'll have a look through our National Piping Centre Tutor Book 2. And the reason I'm saying this will be more work for me is a lot of the Tutor Book 2 consists of getting you started on bagpipes. So the handling of the instrument, the setting up of the instrument, to a certain extent, the choosing of the instrument as well. So that's going to demand quite some video editing skills from me, but we'll get it done and we'll take you through your transition to bagpipes, which leads us to, well, wait a minute. This is book 2, this is book 2 here, and that's why it says transition to bagpipes on. But we'll do the same, except it'll be this book. Then finally, the good thing about the structured lessons is I actually edit them and none of them are done live, so they're a lot more sensible. Finally, we will get to this one here, which says intermediate. That's just a term, isn't it? All these classifications that we slap on each other are relative. But this has taken us, hopefully, beyond the absolute beginner stage. It takes us on to playing tunes on the pipes. And at that point, when we hit the intermediate book, that's when we'll be starting, taking the tune from the practice chanter, from the music, looking at the pitfalls, and eventually taking it onto pipes as well. So, I think that's just about it for this live stream. It's always great talking to people. So, Mr. MRB, I'll look out for your name. It comes up. Finally, I suppose the other thing about the membership is what goes into the members area is very much defined by you. So please ask me for stuff and I'll do my very best to put it on. The only other thing I suppose I have to think about is we've got quite a lot of work during the winter, not least my own practice, which if you're still watching Tom, I'm going to get into that this afternoon. So we finish this, I would like to think, mid-September or something like that. And then we'll work on another book, and I've not decided what that's going to be yet. And I am thinking perhaps something a little bit more modern. So we'll bear with you on that, and thanks for bearing with me again. I hope to be back later this week to tell you all about our collaboration project and how that's going to affect the videos. Not a great deal of difference.